Yeah, so what's up, everybody? You know, it's your boy, Junius. A lot of y'all know me as Lamont Hendricks. You know, I'm from South Rosemary. And I just wanted to, in this first video, um, my mind on Mondays, Junius, video 1. I just wanted to share with y'all, some personal things just to let you know the essence of, who I am and what I'm even doing all of this for. So, to jump right into it, like I said, my name is Junius. The name Junius comes from my grandfather, he's the hardest male individual that I've ever known in my life. To this day, yeah, my grandfather, his name is Junius Hendricks. You see it on this shirt right here. See, that's him right there. Yeah. And so I took his name because I wanted to have a real strong impact. You know what I'm saying? So the rapper, my name used to be Six Henchman. The number 6 is an equivalent, but is not complete. So the next stage became Junius, and yeah, that's the rapper. Junius, the rapper, is a real flamboyant type rapper, lyrical type assassin that gives it to you real, no cut, it's raw. Like just based on my experiences and my lessons and the things I've learned, my education and interactions and different things with people like that, and just the hip hop essence to the core. Hold on. Alright. So from there, you take it to the entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses in my head. I worked them all out on paper, and the main thing is though, like, the way that you think and everything, like really being open and positive and just understanding the way, this divine design works. And so, yeah, being an entrepreneur is a lot of hard work, but it boils down to, passion, yeah, dedication, and consistency. Pretty much, if you stick to those 3 things, you can accomplish anything. It might take you 10 months, 2 years, 5 years, whatever. But if you do that, it'll definitely happen. The businessman, Junius, yeah, a businessman. That's different and from an entrepreneur, because a businessman pretty much sticks with what works, and not saying that they can't evolve. Evolution is inevitable. We all evolve, whether it's business or not. But as far as speaking on the businessman, from my opinion and everything and what I think, a businessman just sticks to what he knows and what works. He evolves in that element, but he doesn't expand. An entrepreneur takes chances outside of what he's comfortable with when it comes to business. Now, to be a successful businessman, you do have to take chances and step outside of your comfort zone. But just know, like, to be a businessman is great, and that's wonderful. And being an entrepreneur is wonderful. And you can be both, or one or the other, or, just somewhere in between. But I'm just saying that everything that you do is going to be some risk involved, and it's going to be uncomfortable. Because if it's not, then you're pretty much not going to be getting anywhere. It'll be like the metaphor symbolic to like the hamster on the wheel. It'll be like that, without risk, chance, and having guts and things like that really go for what you feel in your essence, because only you know that. And a lot of us conform to, our environment and other things around us just to fit in. But we do fit in, but not with every situation and everybody. And not to say and think anything less of anybody else. It's just, to each his own. You travel in the packs that you are familiar and symbolic and can connect and relate to. It's nothing personal. It's just a a nature type thing. It's just the way it has to be. You know, wolves don't run with cows. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Also, John Junius. Yeah, I'm a servant of the Lord. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we all start off, I mean, depending on where you come from, so not we all, but where I come from, you know, you start from everybody trying to be hard and gain an identity and some kind of level of respect based off what's trending. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, you know, I've been humbled for many experiences, some that went on for extensive periods of time. And what I've learned, and I always knew it, but some, you know, you gotta get punched in the face to really feel the effects of what's real. Excuse me. And the realness of it is this: at the end of the day, no matter, you know, all your talents, all your skills, everything that you acquire and were granted with at birth, all of that is to serve the purpose of glorifying God. You know, I'm reading Acts right now. In Acts, you know, I'm reading about Paul and Silas and all of that, and you know, they going into different cities and things like that, preaching the gospel, because, you know, during that time, you know, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ and all of that, like, a lot of the world didn't know about that. So they got the word from God to go out and spread the gospel. And, you know, people, scholars and businessmen and all these different people and people that worship, you know, statues and things like that, they were in danger, you know, so they risked their lives in all these places and everything. Like, could have been lynched. Like, people would protect them and they would continue to go on and preach that word, you know, the purpose and everything like that. And, you know, I mean, being a servant is not easy, but it's the way. Since the, you know, the beginning, with the recordings. Right now I'm in the New Testament. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna come at you like I'm a Bible scholar. I mean, I'm studying, but I'm in the New Testament. I know about Genesis and all of that, to a certain extent, but I'm in the New Testament. This is like, you know, when Jesus came into the picture and all of that stuff. But I know from that point on, like, you know, his sacrifice, being crucified and all that to save us, that means that, yeah, we're forgiven for everything, no doubt. And nobody's perfect. We all got flaws, but we have, you know, certain qualities and things that were instilled in us. And the purpose in life, you know, our main purpose, I feel, in life is to identify, relate, you know what I'm saying, and unveil and prevail and excel with those qualities that the Lord instilled in us. It's like a seed, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what it is, you know, from a tree to a human being. You know, within the seed has all the necessary essentials that it needs to develop and produce fruit. It's the same thing with us. Also, you know, I'm writing my first book. I can't tell y'all the title yet because I'm not finished, but yeah, I'm writing a book. It's an inspirational book, and it talks about how to come from you know, like a place of emptiness or hopelessness or stagnation, and the steps and process, and just me elaborating on my journey and you know, experiences shared with me from other people and books that I've read and everything like that. How to go from you know, like dry places, from stagnation and yeah, emptiness and hopelessness to greatness, and achieve the things that you truly desire and you know, have to be fulfilled within you. You know, the essence of us It's not what you see. Like me, you see me on the screen. This is a residual image. The true being, who I am, and everything is within me, and it's within all of us, and it's our job, our duty, and responsibility to find out what that is and manifest it in this physical realm. You know, because we're always going to spiritually exist. That's inevitable also. But that's why our physical span on earth is so short, because it's a gift, you know, it's the present, and we have a certain amount of time to execute what our duties and instructions are to glorify the Lord, and ultimately all we have to do is serve. When I say serve, like provide service, you know, service is the exact definition of ministry. You provide service, and you instill faith and hope in people, and glorify the Lord in all of your testimonies and your struggles. That's why we go through so much. Think about it. If everything you wanted to do came easy, then how important would it be? You know what I mean? Also, inspirational speaker is another thing under my belt. I'm actually working on that. I haven't spoken publicly on that level yet, but I'm getting ready for that. I got some real good stuff for y'all. Like, yeah, I mean, some good stuff. It's deep, man. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be an inspirational speaker. And like I said before, like, you can't inspire anybody if you never went through nothing. Like, people, they have to feel the essence of your struggle, and they gotta feel that from you, because they going through it. And some people can't express themselves, you know, naturally. I mean, it can come with time, but whatever, even if you can't express yourself, it's real good to know that you're not the only one. You know, so your boy John, I'm in it with you. Yeah, y'all know me. I mean, you know, my people from North Carolina, SRP, y'all know me. Yeah, it don't stop. It just continues on. You know what I'm saying? Also, and you know, as things develop and all of that, you know, I'm working on a non-profit organization. It's called Unveiling Brilliance and Uniqueness. Yeah, you be you, no matter what. That's the slogan. We're gonna do a lot of work in the community with that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just you know, man, you know, working hard, like evaluating yourself, understanding yourself, building and expanding your relationship with the Lord, and taking all of that and giving back. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about, because that's when you receive, you know, the glory and the victory is in the service. It's not a dollar amount. It's in the service. So yeah, you know, this, like I said, this video one, it's gonna be one every Monday. This is the 12th. So, you know what I mean, I hit you again on the 19th, and 7 days consistently, like for whatever, how long. This is what it is right now. You know, my mind on Mondays, John Junius. I want to leave y'all with a mission statement also. Yeah, John Junius' mission statement. It's short. You know, my mission is to live, learn, love, and inspire. Let's stay connected through the wire. Peace.